Hey, Shalom, Shalom. It's the brother Ishar coming at you with another one through the Rakak Wadash. Before I get started, I just want to give F9 and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with all faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. All right, so I'm back at you with in the news lesson, man, another one. On Newsbreak, I found this article. It says youth pastor with 3 kids in the car was doing 104 miles per hour in the 40-mile-per-hour zone. Jeez. It says before slamming to a concrete pole and killing his 8-year-old daughter. This Jake kid that did it. And Jake looking like he ain't got a care in the world, man. But let's read. It says a Florida man whose daughter was killed during a crash while he was speeding was charged in connection with her death. It says Joel Inez, however you say it, 38 years old, was driving to a taco restaurant with his 3 children after leaving a church concert. The hell? Church concert, man. You see? This is how throw it off, man. Jake and them church houses is, man. When you talking about a concert, man. You know? But anyway, it says, leaving a church concert on the night of January 17th, when the police say he was traveling at a high rate of speed while impaired. According to a criminal review law and crime, Linez, a former youth pastor, was driving himself and the 3 children down the military trail in West Palm Beach, Florida, in a Audi Q7 SUV. You know, one of them little, quick and fast cars. It says when he told the police he swerved to avoid colliding with another vehicle before he drove into a concrete pole on the other side of the road. It says his 8-year-old daughter, Zoe, was one of the 3 children in the backseat of the SUV. She died of her injuries at the hospital. It says after the crash, police said one of 3 children had not been wearing a seatbelt. See, Jake wasn't even paying attention, man. All right, it says Linez told the police at the hospital that he did not think he was speeding because he had kids in the car. A witness who was working at the security club near the crash location corroborated Linez's account that he was trying to avoid hitting another vehicle. Surveillance video also captured Linez's SUV swerving to avoid another vehicle. It says further investigation of the SUV's event data recorded determined that Linez was driving at 104 miles per hour in the 40-mile-per-hour zone before the crash that killed his daughter. So see, Jake be thinking they gonna get by, all right, with their wickedness, the things that they're doing, But nonetheless, man, Esau got some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you was avoiding the car, but before then, you was flying, man. You was on some Need for Speed type shit, right? And Esau got things like that, man. To determine your speed, It says he appeared to hit the brakes 2 seconds before the crash. It says police said that blood tests, and see, that's another thing too, man. You be flying, Jake be flying in these cars, but actually, I'm gonna say this, going the speed limit can actually avoid that, man. You see, being mindful, 2 seconds, if you were going the speed limit or if you were driving right, you probably could have avoided this crash, man. You see, Jake wasn't doing right, man. It says police said that the blood test and medical records showed that Linez had a blood alcohol level content of 0.097. Damn. At the time of his time of the crash, making him impaired, making him drunk. Jake was sauced like a mug, man. It says local NBC affiliate WPTV reported that Linez served as a youth pastor and ministry director at New Covenant Church. Those these church house niggas ain't right, man. It says Linnaeus reportedly lost his wife to cancer about a year before the crash. I don't know, hear that. Ain't no excuses for your behaviors, man. You know. It says, and the family was living off Social Security benefits and donations. And what Jake doing with it? Getting drunk. It says Linnaeus was charged with vehicular homicide and DUI and manslaughter. He was arrested on Sunday and is being held at the main detention center of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office on a $75,000 bond. His next court date is scheduled for August 18th. You see that? But see, these are the times we're coming in, man. This man sitting his ass up there getting drunk, flying in the car. He ain't give a damn about them cheering. You see? But see, things like this is going to get worse, man. You know? It's going to get worse, man. You know, and Mud's not going to give a damn about nobody, man. You know, because the times we're coming in, man. You know, it's going to be a time like never before, man. You know, pursuing the, going into Jacob's trouble, man. Pursuing the Jeremiah 30th chapter. All right. But let me end with this precept, man. I got a precept for it. You know, because Yahweh Shai told us of these things, man. You know. And they here, man. And they're going to increase. All right. And we'll be coming to you on a much larger scale. You that don't take heed. All right. That's not being aware of the times, man. All right. It's going to increase to you. On you, man. All right. It's going to get Matthew 24 and verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay, iniquity, sin, you know, straight up wickedness, man. Straight up empty behavior, man. Shall abound, shall increase, man. All right, grow bigger and wider. All right, and it says what? The love of many shall wax cold. Shit, just look at Jake mugshot, man. There's no remorse of what he's done, man. And soon all these empty niggas going to show forth this, man. This type of behavior. I don't give a damn behavior. And if you're not in the spirit, all right, and moving in the spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, when these things get on a bigger and larger scale, you're going to be caught up in it, man. All right, these dangers. All right, so be mindful around these fatherless people, man. All right, meaning they are without their power, man. Okay, the Heavenly Father. All right, and also His Son. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, be mindful, man. Also, man, around these people. Okay, pray before you leave the house, man. Because it's niggas like this on the road, flying. Okay, thinking they on some Need for Speed type shit, man. See, Jake be moving out here like it's a video game or something. You know what I'm saying? Jake be out here moving like they in a video game, man. Nah, this shit reality. But Jake can't tell because Jake ain't got the spirit, you know. This Colossians 4 and 5. It says, walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time, man. Walking, you know, in wisdom. All right. Moving in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in these times, man. To them that are without, man. 2/3 and the rest of these damn heathens, man. All right. But with that, I'm just going to close out and give an infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akyam that's pushing his truth with our faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say shalom.